How to register a business in Alberta. Starting up a business is an outstanding achievement. Depending on the type of business you set up in Alberta, there are essential steps that you may need to take to get your business running. One of these steps is registering your business. Registering a business is not as daunting as it seems. The process of registering a company in Alberta is straightforward. Determining the legal form of your business. The first factor to consider when setting up a business is the legal form of your business. This is standard practice. Like other provinces, you can set up a business as a sole proprietorship, a partnership, a cooperative, a corporation, or a non-profit company in Alberta. A sole proprietorship is a one-person business. You do not need to register your business if you operate as a sole proprietor. However, if you carry out your business using a name that is not your personal name, you are required to register your business name. When you register a business name under a sole proprietorship, this is known as a trade name. If your business is set up as a partnership, limited partnership, or limited liability partnership, you need to register a business name. Registering a corporation goes way beyond registering a business name. Incorporating a business requires additional steps that will be discussed later. Choosing and registering a business name. You can choose a business name to represent your business to the public. Registering a business name does not legally separate a sole proprietorship business or a partnership from the business owners. Owners of the business are responsible for the business's liability subject to any limited liability agreements in the case of a limited liability partnership. You technically do not have a legal right to the name when you register a name for your sole proprietorship or partnership business. Another business can register a similar name. However, you may need to take caution and do a thorough check to avoid duplicating another business's name, as this can result in lawsuits and legal damages payments. Businesses operating as sole proprietorships or partnerships can choose any business name. However, certain restrictions apply. For example, if you do not run an incorporated business, you cannot include words such as limited, incorporated, or corporation that suggest you have a registered corporation. You also cannot use the French variations or abbreviations of these words in your business name. If your company is a limited liability partnership, your business name will need to have the phrases Limited Liability Partnership, LLP, or Société à Responsabilité Limitée, SRL, included at the end of the name. On the other hand, a corporation operates as a separate legal entity and the business name requirements differ from that of sole proprietorships and partnerships. A corporation's name must be descriptive, unique, and have a legal element. Examples of legal elements that Alberta businesses can include at the end of their business names are Unlimited Liability Corporation, Limited, Incorporated, Limited, and Corporation. What if you have a team of professionals or you are a professional? Certain professions can use the name professional as a legal element in their business names. Only professional businesses like chartered professional accountants, CPAs, chiropractors, dentists, lawyers, medical practitioners, optometrists, etc., can use the professional corporation legal element in their business names. Businesses in Alberta can also register names using numbers. The corporate registry assigns the number in the business name, and the number is usually followed by the province's name and a legal element. For example, an incorporated business can register a name such as 763422 Alberta Ltd. Getting a business name report. After registering a business name, a sole proprietorship or partnership business may decide to get a business name report showing registered companies, corporations, and trademark names similar to a proposed business name. A business name report is also called an Alberta NUANS report. Getting a business name report is not mandatory for sole proprietorships and partnerships because duplicate business names for these legal forms of business are allowed to exist. Number-named businesses do not need to provide a NUANS report for the incorporation process. However, incorporated businesses need to get the Alberta NUANS report to ensure that their proposed names are not identical to another business. Similar and duplicate business names are not allowed for business corporations. When incorporating a business in Alberta, the NUANS report is a required document that you need to provide. If your business name is identical to another corporation's name, that corporation can file an objection with the Registrar of Corporations and have you change your proposed business name. You can get a business name report from an authorized NUANS member. NUANS members are usually authorized private organizations that help businesses choose names for their corporations. Completing your sole proprietorship or partnership business registration. After choosing a business name, you will need to fill out the Declaration of Trade Name form for a sole proprietorship or a Declaration of Partnership form if your business is a partnership. The Alberta government provides the forms to fill in your business details. You can use your own form, provided that it includes all the information required to register your business. Sole proprietorships. When filling out the trade name form, you will be required to provide the proposed business name, the type of business you operate, the date you began the business, and the business address in Alberta. You also need to provide your details as the trade name declarant. This includes your name, address, email address, and occupation. After providing these details, a statement of declaration section gets autofilled with the name of declarant and trade name information you provided. The final section of the form is for the authorized representative or signing authority for the business to provide their name and sign the form. The signing authority can be an agent, a business owner, or a solicitor. When the form is completed, you will submit it to an authorized corporate registry service provider. The corporate registry will then file your information with the Registrar of Corporations in compliance with the Partnership Act. Partnerships. For partnership businesses, you will need to fill and submit the declaration of partnership form to an authorized corporate registry service provider. In the form, you will provide the partnership name, business location in Alberta, the start date of the business, and the type of business. You will be required to provide information about the termination clause of your partnership business. You can select whether the partnership agreement will exist indefinitely or have an expiry date. Next, you have to provide the name of all the partners in the business, their addresses, occupation, and email address. The email address is optional. The final section requires you to provide information on an authorized representative or signing authority for your partnership business. If you appoint a designated authority to complete the business registration for you, they have to provide proof of identification to the corporate registry service provider to complete the registration. Where applicable, you may need to fill and submit the special authority to execute a declaration form. You will need different registration forms for other partnership types, such as the limited liability partnership and the limited partnership. You can register your limited partnership business in Alberta if your business home province is Saskatchewan, Manitoba, or British Columbia using Alberta's online extra-provincial registration at no cost. You also have the option to apply directly in these provinces. To register for a limited liability partnership, LLP, such as a law firm or an accounting business, you need to provide permission from the Alberta governing body of your profession. If your LLP is an extra-provincial business, you must provide proof of active registration in your business home jurisdiction and original copies of your registration documents. If your limited liability partnership's home jurisdiction is in British Columbia, Manitoba, or Saskatchewan, and you want to register your business in Alberta, you need to contact your province to inquire about the specific processes required. Final registration step. After providing your business name, Alberta NUANS report, if applicable, valid identification, and paying the required fees, your business information will be recorded in the corporate registry if you meet all requirements. The corporate registry will send your proof of filing. You will also receive an email notification when your federal business number is issued, if applicable.